Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most massive, totally mind-bending objects ever discovered in our universe, the Phoenix A black hole. If you've ever looked up at the night sky and wondered just how extreme the cosmos can actually get, well, you're definitely in the right place. We're relying strictly on the latest astronomical data to break down exactly what this behemoth is, how it operates, and what it ultimately means for our understanding of the cosmos. So, buckle up and prepare to have your perspective of the universe completely shifted. All right, let's jump right into section 1, meet the cosmic giant, and talk about its staggering scale. To truly grasp what we're dealing with here, I just want you to let this number sink in for a second. 100 billion. Based on the data, Phoenix A has a mass estimated to be around 100 billion times the mass of our own sun. Not 100 times, not a million times, 100 billion times the mass of the star that lights up our entire solar system. It's a number so incredibly vast that it honestly almost defies human comprehension, but it is the actual reality of this cosmic titan. To put that jaw-dropping scale into perspective, just think about our sun for a moment. To us, it's this massive star that holds entire gas giants like Jupiter in its orbit, but compared to the 100 billion solar mass weight of Phoenix A, our sun is essentially reduced to a microscopic speck. This reality really shows you just how unbelievably colossal this black hole is compared to the star sitting at the very center of our daily lives. So you're probably wondering, where exactly is this thing hiding? Well, it's located right at the absolute center of the Phoenix cluster, sitting a mind-boggling 5.7 billion light-years away from Earth. Think about that. That means the light and data we're analyzing right now from this region of space has literally been traveling towards us for over a third of the age of the entire universe. So, the absolutely crucial point here is that we aren't just looking at a slightly large object in the night sky. We're looking at one of the absolute heaviest and most massive known black holes in the entire universe. It doesn't just stand out in the astronomical record books as a fascinating anomaly. It is a genuine heavyweight champion of the cosmos. Moving right along to section 2, the Hungry Engine. Let's explore this thing's cosmic activity. Phoenix A operates through this violently active three-step process of cosmic destruction and creation. First off, its fierce gravitational pull just ruthlessly drags in surrounding gas, dust, and even entire stars. Second, this material doesn't just quietly disappear into the dark. The black hole is surrounded by hot gas, and as this gas falls toward the event horizon, it accelerates and heats up to an incredible degree. And third, this violent infalling process releases huge amounts of energy. It's essentially an extremely active engine, tearing apart matter and converting it into pure raw energy. And because of all this explosive energy being released, the result is spectacular. The center of the Phoenix cluster shines incredibly bright when scientists look at it through X-ray observations. Now, it's not emitting visible light that our eyes can actually see, but in the X-ray spectrum, it's a blazing beacon in the deep universe. This intense X-ray brightness is the direct, unmistakable signature of that hot gas being absolutely devoured by the black hole. Which brings us to section 3, why Phoenix A matters and how it's unlocking secrets. This is really where all the puzzle pieces come together. By observing Phoenix A, researchers are actively unlocking massive secrets about how supermassive black holes actually grow, how they dictate star formation in their surrounding galaxies, and the broader, complex dynamics of galaxy clusters. And finally, by putting all of this together, tracing the behavior of Phoenix A actually helps us trace the grand evolution of the universe itself. Studying this one single giant essentially gives us the master key to understanding cosmic history. It's an absolute game changer. Okay, let's wrap things up with section 4, safe from the monster, zero danger. Now, before anyone starts to panic, we can all breathe a massive sigh of relief. The research explicitly confirms that despite its immense, terrifying power, Phoenix A is so far away that it does not pose any danger to Earth whatsoever. Remember that incredible 5.7 billion light-year distance we talked about earlier? Well, that is exactly what keeps our planet completely safe from this monster's reach. It is a terrifyingly powerful object for sure, but it is locked safely away in the deep, distant reaches of space. But, exploring this cosmic titan leaves us with a pretty provocative final thought to consider. If a giant like the Phoenix A black hole exists out there, operating as this massive engine that helps dictate the very evolution of the cosmos, what other massive mysteries are still out there just waiting to be discovered? And maybe more importantly, What will those undiscovered behemoths eventually tell us about the ultimate destiny of our universe? Thank you so much for joining me for this explanation. Keep looking up and never stop wondering about what's out there.